Imo State Governor Senator Hope Uzodinma has expressed his displeasure over the non-compliance of the citizens with the government's directives on the prevention of the spread of coronavirus in the state. Briefing newsmen Friday on the situation as it concerns the battle against COVID-19 in the state, Governor Uzodinma regretted that 4 new cases from one family have been reported by Nigerian Center for Disease Control (NCDC) to have tested positive to the disease in Imo State. The governor noted that despite strict orders for the closure of the boundaries, people still infiltrate the state from outside. He regretted that the infected person came in from Lagos and went to his village where in turn infested 3 of his family members. This, he said, portends danger to those living in the villages and should be avoided because of the fear of community spread. While retreating that he will stop at nothing to protect the life of Imo citizens from the dreaded virus, Governor Uzodinma warned that he will be left with no option than to order for a total lockdown if citizens of the state continue to violate the directives and measures put in place by government to contain the spread of the virus. He swears, "I want to warn citizens of Imo State that coronavirus is very serious and must be taken seriously. The COVID-19 does not know political parties, religion, language or class. It is a dangerous virus that we must unite to fight. By Tuesday, May 19, 2020, I will review the situation. If the violation continues, we will have no option than to lock down the state completely to save the lives of our people." Meanwhile, Governor Uzodinma has temporarily lifted the ban on burials in the state. The governor stated that due to pressure from operators of mortuaries who are complaining that their facilities are full to the brim, the government has decided to allow people a period of 2 weeks from May 16 to bury their loved ones with strict procedures that must be adhered to. The procedures outlined include that the family will first write to the local government interim management chairman, who in turn will give them approval in writing stating the date of the burial, that there will be no ceremony after the burial, and that the burial, which must not last more than 2 hours, will not have more than 20 persons in attendance at a time, including the priest. The governor also emphasized that the organizers must provide hand-washing basins, soaps, sanitizers, and that social distancing must be observed. He warned that the local council will monitor the burials and anybody who violates the rules will be arrested and prosecuted. The governor was flanked during the briefing by the chairman of COVID-19 task force in Imo, Professor Maurice Iwu, and Commissioner for Health, Dr. Damaris Osunkwo. So guys, it's threat. Lagos is still threatening. The federal government is threatening that they are going to go on total lockdown because people are violating. One thing I loved. One thing I loved is said there is that this person came from Lagos. Then, if the person came from Lagos, then how did the person manage to enter the state when you have a security people at the boundaries? How did they come in? And I'm sure the Amajuris too, they are having their ways. At least you could see somebody coming from Lagos to enter the state. So how come all these Amajuris are just entering the state too? Because there is a place they said the Amajuris, the way people are sending back Amajuris is not really happy about it. So what are we talking about? Well, Imo people, you heard, he said if this violation continues, that it's going to, we have no option than to just lock down the state. Most of the governors, they are threatening their people, telling them if you don't comport yourself, if you don't comply to the directives, that they have no option. They will have no option than to lock the state. We don't know whether that is the right thing to do. A lot of people have said, oh, even the lockdown that were observed before now in different places, what result did it bring out? How did they manage the whole thing? The main thing is for them to be doing testing. and I don't think they were able to achieve much during that lockdown, most especially in Lagos and in other states like Ogun and in Abuja as well. So I don't know what they are even planning. If you sit at home, if they want people to sit down at home, that means they are ready to do the needful. Of course, because a lot of people would like to sit down at home, eat as much they can, see what they are going to be eating. But you cannot just tell them to sit down at home and be doing all manner of things and be threatening here and there, and you will not do what you are supposed to do. It's not only sitting there at home that will solve the problem. Of course, the people too, they love themselves, they love their lives, they will continue to do the needful. And the issue of people violating and entering the state, they need to talk to the security agency as well, so that they will be able to do the right thing, because a lot of compromises have been going on as regards to that. So what are they going to do about it? Someone says, protect your people and stop deceiving them while you make way for the Amajiris to come in at night. It's suspicious of you. Whoever gets killed by them in the southeast, you will be answerable to God. But how come you are welcoming the Amajiris with open arms in Imo State when other southeastern governors are condemning their infiltration to their state, most likely time as this? Imo is small. We know ourselves so well. No one is invisible and no family is invisible too. The road through which NCDC bus passes is not also invisible. The villages too have eyes and are not blind. Whatsoever that happened, we thank God. Nothing is happening in Imo State. It's only he doesn't want to pay workers' salary. He wants to be delaying their payments. Forget that man if you don't know. But you brought in Amajiris into the state. This is scam. Mr. Governor, we don't hear you. Please stop infecting us to be afraid. Now we. All Nigerians know that NCDC is a group filled with people who are they have a personal interest in this virus. Please, there is no virus in this country. The NCDC should show Nigerians the victims of this virus. We, the Nigerians, have data to watch it from any platform. Please, if it is a lie that this virus is in this country, please leave the poor to it, please, and leave them alone. Let them do their own thing. Please, I want to ask if musicians do take permission from local governments before the burial. Okay, I want to, okay, if Muslims, okay, not musicians, if Muslims do ask for permission, my governor, you are leader and not a ruler. Please, ordering for a total lockdown will make Imolites suffer. In your words, Imo indigenes will not be allowed to enter, but only Amajiris from northern COVID-19 hit part of the zoo. Imo State is in trouble. So you want Mike, your own money, like other governor, okay? The people that are infected with virus from which village, forget the names. We know it is fake virus. God, we trust Imo State will continue to thrive. You are more than hopeless. As you are welcome and you welcome all the Amajuris to enter into Imo State. Why they will not be why will there not be coronavirus, Mr. Governor? But you welcome the Amajuris. Everybody just say the same thing, that he welcome the Amajuris, and now you say somebody came from Lagos and the person infected his family member, and people are saying, which village is he talking about? That they know themselves. Imo State is not really as big as that. That now we, Mr. Governor, but you were welcoming Amajuris. You are a deceiver. That governor is not serious. Fulani governor talking nonsense. Mr. Governor, easy. Nothing like that in Nigeria to talk of a Imo State. There is no single COVID-19 case in Imo State. Enough of in calculating fear. Okay, in the heart of the people of Imo Light. Other governors should emulate or adopt the sincerity of Kogi governor regarding this COVID-19, and also governor of Cross River, Ben Ayade. Why are these governors, why are they bent on importing COVID-19 into the state, and that's what people are saying. And people have the opinion that the Amajeris are really coming in, in their numbers without any hindrance. That's what people are saying. I think this COVID-19 of 18 is becoming just a normal thing. People are not really afraid, and they are trying to tell all these governors and the leaders to stop intimidating people with this COVID-19. But that does not mean that people should not be careful. People have to be careful, because if you are not careful, if you think or what you are insinuating that these people are doing, you just give them license to just do it by locking down and by putting more fears in the hearts of people. Of course, it does not take anything. Social distancing, put on your mask, wash your hands regularly, and I know everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. So guys, let us hear your opinion, whether you think it is the right thing to do for the governor to go on total lockdown, because that is what he said, that if care is not taken, we have no option than to lock the state down. So let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.